What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video, and wanted to do this one the other day but got a little busy, so I figured I have a few minutes now, might as well knock it out. This video is pertaining to the PS5 Pro, and apparently our boy is claiming, Phil is claiming that someone, one of his dents, is donating a PS5 Pro. That's right. One of his dents is going to give him an $800 piece of hardware that he doesn't need, by the way. He doesn't need this. But of course, you know, he laid down the sneak bag a couple months ago for the PS5 Pro, and miraculously someone just came out of the blue. Some anonymous person sent him an email and said, "Hey, I will donate this for you, Phil. I love you so much. You know, I don't spend my money on OnlyFans. The only money I spend it on is only Phil," right? That's what you want us to believe, right? Other than actually believing that you're buying this yourself. You are, because you're just a fucking consumer. And any new piece of little, you know, consumer product out there, you must have. And especially now that you think you're rolling into cash with the dents, you know, from the Kino, the Kino Casino supporters that are coming in and dropping money on you every day. And, you know, Ren and those folks that are keeping the dent streak rolling, you think that's never going to end. So, of course, instead of saving your money for a rainy day, you rather just go and buy a PS5 Pro. By the way, let's listen to his take on the PS5 Pro when it was announced.
Anyway, that's my take. You can completely disagree with me, and that's fine. You know, that's totally fine. I'm getting tired of, in this industry, people who are just so ignorant. This should be bad news. Like, no exaggeration. This news story should be like a bad news story. Like, wow, that's really stupid. We already bought the console, and now they're asking that game devs do what was promised on the box of that console on another one that we have to buy for even more money, right? That's a bad news story. But no, it's not. Go look at the people reporting that story, and everyone's excited. Oh, this is great. I can't wait for it to buy my PS5 Pro. They're all morons. And they all have money. Morons with money. And they spend it stupidly, and it skews the industry in a bad direction. What should happen is no one buys the PS5 Pro. It tanks. And then Sony says, oh, fuck. Maybe now we actually have to have people make good games instead of focusing on tons of hardware no one needs. But that's not what's going to happen. PS5 Pro is going to be a bestseller. Everyone's going to want one. You're going to have to pre-order it. You're going to have to fucking buy it from scalpers on fucking eBay again. It's the whole rigmarole over again. It's going to be the same cycle, you know?
Thank you, Phil. I appreciate your take on this. So let's get this straight, Phil. You are an idiot. You're a moron. You're buying into the hype. You're the problem. You're part of the problem here, Phil. You're part of the problem. You're one of these idiots that are buying the PS5 Pro. Is that what you're saying here, Phil? Okay, well, at least you acknowledge it in the clip. Of course, you say you never said that. That's why I wanted to play this little clip here. Now, for argument's sake, let's just say that Phil actually didn't buy it, which I highly doubt that. But let's say some dent had a couple $100 and they wanted to throw Phil's way and they decided to buy him one, right? Okay. Why would he accept that PS5 Pro? Why wouldn't he just tell the person, hey, I appreciate that, but you know what? I really don't need that hardware. If you really want to invest in something, you know, well, I would say, no, keep your money. I appreciate it, but keep your money. But of course, this is Phil. So Phil should have said, you know what? You know what I really need? I need another PC. I need another PC, another streaming, capturing PC for my setup. You know, if you're willing to donate the $800 that you were going to donate for the PS5, I'll chip in a couple extra bucks and get a really nice PC so that I can finish my streaming setup, right? That's what you should have done, Phil. But no, of course not. Phil expects the PS5 to be given to him, and then he'll also beg for the PC as well, because this is Phil we're talking here. Instead of telling the person, you know what, nah, man, I appreciate what you're doing, but I don't think it's worth it. Please don't donate this to me. No, he's not going to do that. What he's going to do is he's going to say, oh, yes, of course, please send it to me. You know what, if you can, send me two. That way I can gift one to my wife and tell her I bought it for her. But of course, you know, this is Phil. Phil never takes in consideration other people's financial situation. And Phil will say, well, you know, the guy's donating it to me. He didn't have to offer. I'm just taking up his offer. Yeah, but come on, brother. You know that you don't have. There's some people in your streams that don't have the financial wares to actually do this, and they support you stupidly. You know, they support you to their own peril. They do. I mean, Timbo Slice. What Timbo Slice on number 4, bankruptcy number 4, supporting your dumbass, Phil, and you never told the guy, dude, stop donating. You can't afford it. You're going on your 3rd or 4th bankruptcy. Stop. No, he didn't do that. Every time he donated, he said thank you, and then he would beg for more. Anyway, so now that we know Phil's position on the PS5 Pro, and seeing that he's actually buying this or someone's gifting it to him, whatever, I'm curious. What is he going to do with his other perfectly good PS5 that's only several years old, that he barely plays, right? What are you going to do with that, Phil? Are you planning to give that to your wife, even though she doesn't really even play games anymore? And when she does, she typically plays it on the games on Game Pass. Is that what you're going to do? Are you going to pawn off your PS5 to your wife and act like it's a Christmas present? That's probably what he's gonna do. But Phil, I have a suggestion for you. And again, you know, Doody gets a lot of flack for being critical of Phil, but Doody likes to offer up advice. Why don't you take that PS5, Phil, and donate it, or do a giveaway? Do a giveaway. You know how you've been begging your fucking dents to give you $20,000, you know, to hit the 100 dent streak, so that, you know, they'll give you $20,000 because that's what you're asking for. Actually, no, excuse me, it's more than that. You're asking for 300,000. Excuse me. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Your boy Doody's a little tired because he was up watching the election, and I'm a little tired. So, what you're actually asking your viewers is, if you want a streak of 100 streak of $300 a day, right? So 150 per streak, for 100, it would be $15,000. Is that right? 15? Yeah, there you go. Doody's mathing right. So you're asking people to give you $15,000 in support. And what do you want to offer them? You want to give them a meal? You want to tell them you'll eat a Krabby Patty or some fucking Wendy's or some fast food if they give you $15,000? Why don't you just raffle off or give away your PS5, the one that you're not going to play, the one that's just going to be sitting there collecting dust? Right? Why don't you do that, Phil? And at that, you can even write it off as a business expense. If you actually do a giveaway as part of your business, you can actually write that off as a tax write-off. So not only are you doing something nice for your viewers, right? You're maybe giving something to someone who can't afford a PlayStation 5. You're giving back to your community, and you're getting rid of a piece of hardware you don't even play anymore. Like, I think, didn't you give your Xbox Series X to your wife? So what's going on with the Series S? It's just sitting there collecting dust, right, Phil? So why don't you give that away as well? You can do a fucking grand giveaway, Phil. You can give away the Xbox Series S and the PlayStation 5. Now, I know you'll say, well, no, it costs way too much to ship. Okay, why don't you make part of the giveaway is whoever wins, they have to pay for the shipping. I'm pretty sure anyone that wins the giveaway of a PS5 or an Xbox Series S is willing to pay for the shipping. You get in touch with them, they send you payment through your PayPal, you receive payment, and then you ship it to them. Easy peasy simple, Phil. Everyone wins. You get some shit out of your house. You get some brownie points with your viewers, and no one can ever claim that you never give back to your viewers. It's just a win-win, man. It's a win-win. But do you think Phil's gonna do that? No. He's gonna probably try to pawn off that PS5 to his wife, act like it's a Christmas present, and then he's gonna have an Xbox Series X that she doesn't play. He's gonna have an Xbox Series S she doesn't play, and she might play the PS5. Just, can you imagine how much fucking garbage these people have in their house? how much old dead electronics they have just sitting there because no one's doing shit with it. Dude, do better, Phil, man. I think this is a great opportunity to give back. As a matter of fact, I'm going to challenge Phil. Phil, I'm challenging you right now. If you gotten to this point of the video, I'm going to challenge you to actually do the right thing and do a giveaway. If the dents get you to 100, dent streaks, and they give you the $15,000 you're begging for, I challenge you to do a massive giveaway and give away the PlayStation 5. Or at that, give away the Xbox Series S. And then if they get you to 200, like say another 100 dent streak, then give away the PS5. That way you're just not begging, you're actually giving back to your community. So Phil, I challenge you. I challenge you to step up and do the right thing and be a decent person, brother. Just give something away. You don't have to hoard everything. Like, you don't have to be a hoarder. Well, first of all, I think you should do the right thing and not take the PS5 Pro. You should tell that person to keep their money. But since you're not going to do that and, you're just a fucking consumer, at least give away the PS5 that's just going to be sitting there collecting dust. So I challenge you, Phil. Do the right thing. Give back to your community, brother. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.